So I saw a post on Facebook about some of the struggles that you go through as you sell your business. Emotionally, I mean, because you built this thing from scratch, or you've been running it for a long time, and all of a sudden what happens is, it's one of the 6 basic human needs is significance. You don't feel significant anymore because you used to have this team that you were surrounded yourself with, and all of a sudden you don't have this anymore. And so it's very easy to like slip into a slight depression, even if you know what to do to help your mindset, stay out of that position. One of the things that helped me, and so I thought I would share, is that having something to put your focus on once the business is over. And if you run a pretty successful business, then you probably have some stuff going that you are interested in. Because the business, if you put the trust in other people to make some decisions and to do the work, then you've already got something else that you're probably spending some of your time on. Whatever that thing is, spend your time on that. Like, put your mind to something. Don't just, take a little bit of time off, a couple months at least. Try just not to do anything for the first couple months. That's the best advice I can tell you. It's something that I struggled with, but my wife helped me out a lot on that. Just relax, because you're used to juggling so many things for so many years. And when you put all those things down, you stop juggling, you just find yourself like, you realize that you're in this habit of just juggling things all the time. Put the balls down. Don't juggle anything. Just relax and take a deep breath. That's my best advice. And go take some trips. We traveled a lot the first year. It was great. It was fun. It got my mind off things. And then once that's done and you had your fun, and you still need to focus on something. There's something that we need to start pouring our heart into in order to stay happy and to feel fulfilled. Because when it comes to those 6 basic human needs, it's certainty. We want to know like what's going to happen tomorrow. Like we're creatures of habit. That's why we repeat days over and over again. We do the same thing that we did yesterday or the day before or last week. And then uncertainty. We like novelty. We like new stuff. So find something new. Maybe if you don't have something, if you don't have like another business going by the time you exit your business, maybe start something that you could enjoy. There is significance. Everybody, no matter who you are, has this need to feel significant. That's what I was lacking the most, I think. I just didn't feel significant anymore. I didn't have this team of people around me. And because all my focus was on the business, I don't do much outside of business. It's not like I have a huge group of friends to go hang out with. Most of my friends are scattered across the country. Significance, and then connection, love and connection. So lost a little bit of that too. I had connections to certain people that were in my business that I don't have connections with anymore. Some of that's because that's the way I choose to do it. Some of it's because that's the way they choose to do it. Neither of us are right or wrong. It's just what happens when you don't go to work with somebody every day anymore, or see somebody, several times a week. And then the last 2 of the 6 basic human needs is where I would advise to like focus your time and attention on, because this is what I did is growth. So no matter what that is, I took, I got, there's multiple layers of this certification program that I took. There's like 12 weeks of online stuff. There's the online stuff, then 12 weeks of online meeting in person with a group of people, and then going to an event and presenting and like doing all these things to get certified. So I poured into that, and it kept me busy, and I feel like I was growing. And when you feel like you're growing, then you feel more fulfilled. And then contribution, which is giving back. So however you can give back. So if you focus on those 2 things, growth and contribution, I can tell you just feel more fulfilled, and you'll get rid of that depressed feeling or that insignificance feeling from not owning a business anymore, or not owning that type of business. So I think the best advice I could give for anybody who knows that they're going to exit someday is, for one, you got to build the business to a point. You don't have to, but there's a lot that happens in an HVAC business. And so if you're going to have something to fall back on or something to focus your attention on once the business is over. You could always start another business later if you chose to. It's just up to you, but you probably have some other interest if you've grown the business and you've given some trust to other people. So if you have these other interests, well, then focus on those once you exit the business. If not, then find something that you really enjoy, that just fulfills your soul, and focus on doing those things. You can always reach out to me anytime. I'm always available. As long as I'm living here, I'm available. So if any of you guys ever see this video, even if it's 2 or 3 years afterwards, or 5 years, or 10 years afterwards, and you're like, man, I just exited, I need to talk to somebody, reach out to me. Leave me a comment below, and we'll connect somehow. And I can just tell you some of the other things that I did to just help get past this and move on to the next thing and start, get out of that state of like that depression state, get out of it to move forward again. So anyhow, hope this helps somebody. There's a lot of sacrifices that happen in business, and oftentimes it's time with friends and family. So if you've sacrificed that a lot for those first several months, just focus on that. So love you guys. Go make money. Boom.